Hey, it's Brett and Coach here, and today I am back with another Brett in Chicago video. Today I'm headed to Begyle Brewing in the neighborhood of Ravenswood in Chicago. Specifically, it's on Malt Row, which it's known as Malt Row because there are multiple different breweries, distilleries, and wineries in this area in Ravenswood. And Beguile's tap room is located very close to the Brown Line, specifically the Irving Park stop. And it's located on 1800 West Cuyler Avenue. And it's located near the Metra, directly in between the Metra tracks and the CTA tracks, and you have absolutely no excuse of getting behind the wheel after visiting Begyle. Definitely easily accessible by public transport. Begyle opened in 2012 and it quickly became a local neighborhood favorite, or at least it's my favorite. And it's even actually expanding its tap room currently, so hopefully in the next week or two that'll be open, if not by the end of the year. And they have an extensive revolving tap list, from IPAs to lagers to stouts to sours and everything in between. And I believe Begyle is known for having approachable beers in which everyone will find something that they'll enjoy. Besides the beer itself, which I can attest to, I enjoy most of their beer, they're known for two main events. Mayfestiversary, which is like their big anniversary party of their opening, which is located around Memorial Day weekend. And then they're known for Octoberfestiversary, which is like their big Oktoberfest celebration, in which I will be volunteering for. So stay tuned later in the video for next weekend to see that as well. Besides those main two events at the tap room, they do a bunch of little ones like trivia, bingo, and every Friday they do Flavor Friday, where they release a new beer. And they have a little pop-up shop for food. And besides the pop-up for food on Fridays, they have them throughout the week and weekend as well. But for now, let's actually get to the tap room. So I opted for their Flavor Friday beer, which is sent with lasers, which is a hazy IPA with Sabro and Citra hops. Let's see how it is. I'm not the biggest IPA fan, but I would say this, definitely drinkable. So luckily we got a seat on the patio. We will explore inside in a little bit, but very happy to be out here, especially enjoying the last couple days of Chicago nice weather before fall really sets in. So besides this size, which is the 16 ounce, so like a standard American pint, you can also get a 10 ounce of all of their beers, as well as little taster glasses, which is 5 ounce, and they'll happily be able to pour you a flight. Besides drinking at the tap room, they have crowlers, which are cans to go that are usually pretty larger. I think they're 32 ounces, as well as growlers, which are the big glass jugs, which are 64, as well as a full cooler of different 4 and 6 packs that you can pick out too.
It's time to wander to the back of the tap room, where they have the pop-up to order food, and then back outside to the patio.
And arguably, out of all the breweries in the area, this is the one we most frequent. We even have a CSB membership here, which is a community-supported brewing membership, where we get 20% off all drinks. We get 2 growlers a month that we can pick from and take home, as well as all merch is, I believe, discounted price, as well as we get special events, usually once or twice every couple months. It's definitely a great deal, and it helps Begyle out, so definitely check into it if you're in the area. Also, I will say this now, I am not sponsored by Begyle. I am not being paid to promote anything. This is all on my own will. I just really enjoy the atmosphere and the drinks.
And our food arrived.
I definitely had to take all of my rings off for this, but here goes. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth the money, and I appreciate the food before getting too much alcohol in my system. I'm absolutely inhaling this sandwich, so a definite shout out to Zelda Sandwich for tonight's dinner here. And for the record, it is a pulled pork sandwich, well, at this point was, with pickles and a slice of cheese. Delicious. On closer inspection, some sort of sauce as well. Dinner was a success. If that sandwich was at an airport, that sandwich would definitely win the Sandwich Index.
This concludes the Sandwich Index.
Just kidding, only airport sandwiches make the index.
We did have to move inside. The temperature did drop a little bit, and Brian was a little underdressed. So now we're inside the tap room, enjoying the rest of our drinks.
And on their cooler, they have all of the labels of their cans. They do a bunch of brewing in-house, as well as a bunch outsourced as well.
And for my second drink, I opted for a When Peaches Fly, which is like a hybrid between a sour as well as an IPA. But my favorite beer of theirs overall, which fingers crossed at Octoberfestiversary they will have. Usually they have a bunch of different little kegs here and there that they'll be featuring throughout the weekend for the event, is lime boat shoes. It's, to me, the perfect light beer with a good punch of lime, so it would be perfect for like chips and salsa or even tacos.
And they have a good board game selection too.
And we opted to play Uno, which Brian is going to lose at. Let me know who's going to win Uno. Is it going to be me or Brian? And let me know in the comments below what your rules are for Uno, especially when there's only two of you. The look of defeat. It's safe to say I definitely won Uno. And I'm very proud of it. I also think this is the furthest back we've ever sat into the tap room. Normally we're sitting over there, right in front of like the big picture windows, especially when it's nice out.
Begyle has nice private bathrooms that are always clean.
I think I'm going to wrap up tonight here and just really enjoy myself with Brian. Stay tuned for the rest of the video where we experience and volunteer Octoberfestiversary here next week. See you then.
So make sure you are subscribed for our next video, where on day 1 is more of an enjoying the fest day, and to see if I actually get my hands on lime boat shoes, and a peek at Dovetail Brewing as well. And for day 2 is our volunteer shift, where we are pouring beers all afternoon. And one of the perks of volunteering is a handful of drink tickets. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. But for now, have a great rest of your night.